What's up, it's your girl Mercedes Eileen. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here on this channel, we talk about faith, healing, and mental health. So if you like that type of content, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to wait till the end, that's okay too. But if you wait till the end, make sure you press that like button as well. So as you can see by the title, we are talking about how to handle criticism. I think this is something that's really important to talk about because today, when I witness people going through or receiving a lot of criticism, the advice is always to just ignore it. Don't pay attention to that. Don't pay attention to that. They can't tell you to do X because they haven't done Z and all of that type of stuff. And don't get me wrong, criticism can be bad. But in my opinion, from my perspective, criticism is actually more of a good thing than a bad thing. Well, I could say it's more so dependent on the intentions behind the criticism, right? Or the type of criticism you're getting. And I don't think people talk about that enough. And that's why I made this video today. So in this video, I'm breaking criticism down into two categories. So constructive criticism and destructive criticism. One of them you take and you pay attention to, or at least you take what you need out of it. And the other is the type that everybody talks about ignoring. So constructive criticism is a criticism that is meant to improve you and help you grow. It's usually delivered in a very respectful way, and it offers solutions to your problem, not just telling you what the problem is while belittling you, like destructive criticism. Destructive criticism is meant to harm. It is given with the intention to make you feel small without actually offering a solution to the criticism that they're giving you. So for constructive criticism, I chose to use an example of a conversation that I had with my cousin recently. She was telling me,
I like your videos, but I find it hard to watch them all the way through because you don't have any sounds or visual stimulus that keeps my attention.
A destructive criticism would be saying,
your YouTube videos need to be better. They don't keep my attention, and that's probably why you don't have that many subscribers.
And the thing about destructive criticism is that it's so broad. It can be a random criticism, but most of the time it's usually an insecurity that you may already have. And my main tip for dealing with destructive criticism is to build your self-confidence, build your self-esteem, believe in yourself. And the only way to build true self-confidence and self-esteem is to first be honest with yourself. There's no possible way that you can do everything in life and be perfect at it, right? People are going to critique what you do. It's human nature. Everybody judges and everybody has an opinion. So when somebody is criticizing you, even when it's to hurt you or to make you feel small, the wrong reaction would be to get defensive and upset, because usually that's what they want to get out of you. When you're confident in yourself, you can be honest about the things that you need to be better at. And you can say, well, yeah, I probably should have more visual stimuli in my videos, and that probably would give me more subscribers. And at the same time, it won't knock you off of your square and completely discourage you from making YouTube videos at all. So you have to accept your flaws and believe in yourself despite those flaws. If you're honest with yourself, it eliminates the possibility of being ashamed about someone criticizing you, because you've already self-reflected and saw what you can improve on yourself. Destructive criticism only truly affects the insecure. And like I mentioned earlier, destructive criticism usually comes from a person who is insecure themselves, and that's why they have to knock other people down so that they don't feel so low. And now, how to handle constructive criticism. You need to be self-aware, secure, and unemotional when it comes to this type of criticism. And like I said at the beginning of the video, criticism is not always a bad thing. It can actually be a really good thing, because people's opinions, yes, that one person's opinion doesn't mean that you have to change everything about what you're doing or mean that you're a bad person because this person has a critique of you. It just means that this person sees where you could be better, and because they care enough to even let you know, they're telling you like, hey, you could be better at this. Even though receiving criticism can be painful to our ego, because for whatever reason, we think that we're supposed to be good at everything, it's still important that we're receptive to it and unemotional when it comes our way. Because if a person is trying to help us and we react in a bad way, then in the future, when they see places that we can improve, they won't let us know. And then we'll just be doing whatever. And sometimes it can be in a work environment where your boss not even your boss, but probably like a peer is telling you like, hey, this was cool, but like you could do better here. Instead of getting defensive with that person, you just say, oh, okay, well maybe I can do better here. I think that when you're not receptive to constructive criticism, you shut yourself off from growing. And trust me, I know how hard it can be to accept criticism when you're super duper insecure, or even when it's from a non-preferred messenger. But what we should really be doing is asking for help when we need it and being mature enough to take accountability and make the changes necessary. So those are my short summarized tips for how to handle criticism. Comment down below if you used to have a problem handling criticism, or if you maybe have some other techniques that help you when you're criticized. I thank you so much for tuning into this video today, and I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you made it this far, and go ahead and click the like button too, because why not? Happy New Year's and be blessed.